Welcome to Dinar Current, your trusted source for decoding key shifts in the global currency landscape. Today's broadcast isn't just notable, it's game-changing. If you've been tracking the Iraqi dinar IQD or holding it in anticipation, the moment you've been waiting for has arrived. The long-awaited Iraqi dinar revaluation is now a reality. Yes, it's official. After countless years of speculation, postponed announcements, and endless discussions, the Iraqi dinar has revalued, and not subtly. The new exchange rate is now active and visible across international financial platforms. Long-term believers in the dinar's potential are finally seeing their patience pay off, while skeptics are being forced to reconsider. This isn't a minor regional development, it marks a sweeping transformation of the financial landscape. Global support and strategic alignment. This major move has been underpinned by international agreements and economic cooperation. Iraq's revaluation isn't just about adjusting a currency rate, it reflects the nation's growing strategic importance in global finance and energy. With robust backing from the United States, Iraq is stepping onto the world stage with renewed economic credibility. The U.S. government and leading American financial institutions, including J.P. Morgan Chase, Goldman Sachs, and Citibank, are actively supporting Iraq's economic reset. This is no act of generosity, it's a deliberate strategic partnership aimed at enhancing regional stability while advancing U.S. economic interests. Behind the scenes, U.S. policymakers have prepared meticulously, coordinating foreign aid, trade agreements, and oil partnerships to pave the way for a credible and lasting revaluation. Why now? A foundation years in the making. Iraq has spent years laying the groundwork for this pivotal change. The government has cracked down on corruption, stabilized inflation, and significantly increased foreign reserves. Oil income has become more predictable, and substantial investments have been made to modernize the banking system through digital transformation. The emergence of Iraq's digital finance infrastructure has been a turning point. With widespread adoption of mobile banking and e-wallet services, the country has met the stringent benchmarks set by global institutions like the IMF and World Bank. This digital evolution has made Iraq ready for global economic integration. Massive energy and infrastructure deals fuel confidence. One of the key drivers behind this confidence is Iraq's recent signing of multi-billion-dollar agreements in the energy and infrastructure sectors. Long-term oil contracts with global powers like China, India, and Germany ensure a stable revenue stream. Meanwhile, development projects across transportation, power, and water infrastructure are drawing in foreign capital and advanced technologies, further reinforcing trust in Iraq's future. The revaluation is live, and it's reshaping everything. The revaluation is no longer theoretical. The new rate is reflected on global Forex platforms and major trading apps, and is being honored by banks for both retail and institutional exchange. The IQD is now priced based on Iraq's current economic capabilities, not its turbulent past. This shift is already altering capital flows, boosting remittance value, and attracting global investors. Iraqis abroad are sending fewer dollars but achieving greater impact at home, while institutional investors are beginning to shift funds from traditional emerging markets toward Iraq. Economic revival within Iraq. Inside Iraq, the economic uplift is tangible. Prices are stabilizing, consumer buying power is growing, and confidence in the market is building. Businesses are expanding, banks are offering new credit products, and international corporations are setting up operations in cities like Baghdad and Basra. Most notably, Iraq's youth are taking advantage of this turning point. With access to new financial tools and international investment, a new wave of entrepreneurs is rising, building startups, diving into e-commerce, and shaping a digitally driven economy. A digital financial evolution. The revaluation has accelerated Iraq's digital transition. Nationwide education campaigns are helping citizens adopt digital payments safely. Banks are implementing blockchain for added security and transparency. Government transactions, including public salaries and benefits, are now fully digital, a leap that's bringing banking services to even the most rural parts of the country. This digital outreach is narrowing the urban-rural divide, allowing more citizens than ever to participate in the economy. Diversification beyond oil. While oil remains vital, Iraq is now channeling its revenue into broader economic development. Agriculture, tourism, renewable energy, and tech services are emerging as growth sectors. The revaluation has sparked a wave of innovation, with government programs supporting small businesses, tech startups, and innovation hubs. Local entrepreneurs are now collaborating with international mentors and investors, creating new paths for long-term economic sustainability. Global implications, opportunity for the US and beyond. For the United States, Iraq's revaluation represents a rare opportunity. It opens new markets, secures a reliable oil partner, and strengthens a key ally in a strategically important region. U.S. companies now stand to benefit from direct involvement in rebuilding and expanding Iraq's economy. Globally, the financial community is taking notice. Forex markets are adjusting positions on Middle Eastern currencies, and emerging market investment funds are recalibrating to include Iraq in their portfolios. This shift could redirect capital from Asia and Latin America toward the Middle East. The human side of change. The revaluation is also having a deep personal impact. Families divided by war and migration are reconnecting through stronger financial ties. Members of the Iraqi diaspora are investing in homes, businesses, and even returning to Iraq to be part of its revival. The new exchange rate is instilling a renewed sense of hope, allowing families to save, plan, and dream again. Culture and education on the rise. Increased funding is revitalizing Iraq's public services. The education system is expanding, healthcare is improving, and cultural institutions are coming back to life. With access to global learning platforms, scholarships, and mentorships, young Iraqis are gaining the tools to build a future filled with promise. From art and music to literature and film, Iraq's cultural renaissance is being led by a generation that finally sees a future worth investing in. What comes next? This revaluation marks not an end, but a beginning. Iraq's new role in the global economy is unlocking opportunities for membership in trade alliances, strategic defense deals, and cross-border tech cooperation. Expect further reforms in tax, investment policy, and digital infrastructure in the coming months, all designed to integrate Iraq more deeply into the world economy. Final thoughts from Currency Corner. If you've held on to your dinar through years of ups and downs, your faith has been rewarded. What was once a speculative play has become a validated economic milestone. Iraq's revaluation is a case study in strategic planning and international cooperation. At Dinar Current, we'll continue tracking every major development, offering insights and forecasts as Iraq forges its path toward prosperity. Be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. This historic journey is just beginning.